Update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. Not welcome back. I love y'all. Everyone say, "Where's Dashie? Where is Dashie?" Dashie's actually being held hostage right now. I will go get Dashie later. More on that if you guys decide to. I might even take you guys with me at some point. I'll keep you posted. But before we get to that, we do have a bunch of news to go over. I know it's been a while. I've been through airports. I've been traveling a lot. Been to Dragon Con. So let's go and get to this. We did have OMI not doing as well as the markets, not doing as well as Bitcoin. The markets were down about 0.5% across the board, 0.6% if you include the Nasdaq. So we did not outperform that because we, as OMI, as an Akomi variant, as an Akomi group, we're down 1.6%. So we did not outperform the markets. We did not outperform Bitcoin. Bitcoin outperformed us by being down only 0.1%, but we did outperform Ethereum, which is down 1.75% on the day. So at least we're outperforming someone. It was just a down day for the markets in general. Will that get better at some point? When? I have no idea. But we do have a bunch of news and pictures and photos and everything to break down. We do have David going and looking at, I think it's a base set 2 Charizard. It is a base set 2 Charizard. It is a very good or excellent condition, which is a PSA 4, which is actually pretty bad. But we does still have it. You can have a PSA 4 and it still look good on the front. The back might be dented or damaged or scratched or whatever. But like I said, that is him with that. And a lot of people have been saying, because it came out, that David has the Pokemon theme song as his ringtone. I think that's hilarious. I think that's amazing. I think we've all had that as our theme songs at some point on our phones as well. But again, this is no confirmation that we do have Pokemon. It is, I think, David just teasing people and just David saying that he's a fan, like we all are, of the Pokemon. We do have Foster Hill going, giving us an update saying, listen to decon updates from the team on updates and priorities. Very pleased to hear that many licensors are allowing VeVe to make their collectibles interoperable, but that VeVe isn't quite ready. When VeVe finishes building their foundation, the sky is the limit. So what is taking them so long? Well, a lot of it really doesn't have to do with Akomi. It doesn't have to do with OMI. A lot of it does have to do with Immutable X. When I was over at NFT NYC, I had a conversation with them, and they are extraordinarily busy. They are probably one of the busiest chains on Immutable X. Like that, there's so much going on with them. Getting their stuff onto OpenSea to be interoperable with them is one of the things they're focused on, but they're focused on dozens, if not 100 different things. So yeah, that is quite redonkulous in that particular area. Anyway, moving on here. Just to preface that with, that is not Akomi's fault. We are waiting on Immutable X to become interoperable with OpenSea, and then we'll be on from there. Moving on. There was someone called Stupid Fresh Mess who is on, it's him and I think it's Scotty Young's company, and had said, hey, chilling at the airport in Atlanta, or chilling at Dragon Con in Atlanta, and this is Kyle Strom. I had a conversation with him. He is somebody that is really not 100% into NFTs. Not that he doesn't want to be, he does. It's just that I asked him about it. I was like, hey, my friend, Dr. Profit, we'll call him, just bought Scotty Young's 1 of 1 for like $30,000. Would you ever get into NFTs? Have you heard of it? He's like, yeah, I know VeVe very well. I think it's cool. The way that Scotty Young was able to do that, it was through Marvel, and he does not have anything through Marvel. So it is, right now, I feel like it's like the haves and have-nots. You do have the people that are lucky enough to be working with Marvel, are lucky enough to be working with Disney, whoever else, and their artworks are just able to get on VeVe, and people that are not with Marvel or not with some of these bigger companies, yeah, they would all want to get on VeVe, because everyone wants a little piece of that VeVe money. Everyone wants a piece of our platform, and unfortunately they just can't, because they're not partnered with the right people right now. I'm not saying that they won't get on at some point. Kyle Strom probably has a bunch of different fans. There's a bunch of different people that I met at Dragon Con that have tens of thousands of followers, which isn't millions. It's not crazy. It's not hundreds of thousands, but they do. There's a bunch of artists at Designer Con, that maybe only have tens of thousands of followers, or maybe even less than that, and their art still gets bought. So I think that at some point you are going to see other people that maybe are not associated with Marvel outside of DCon, outside of Designer Con, that are going to come on here. Maybe like Kyle Strom, maybe somebody else. Who knows? We have, moving on here, somebody asking Brock, is there going to be a face reveal if all Feesh sell out? And Brock McBlockchain from Feesh says, sure, if before December 31st of 2022. Hi, Lilith.
Hi.
And that is before December 31st of 2022. And Brock says, no tricks, I'll do it if you all want. So link down below to the Feesh cord, link down below to Mint a Feesh and all that jazz if you want. I think it's just their Twitter, and you can find it from there. But if you mint a Feesh, you get a lot of value. You get the Feesh, you get a tank, you get a mech suit, you get all these airdrops every single month. Even if your Feesh die, you still get the airdrop. And currently I think 2,500 Feesh have been sold, so 7,500 more have to be minted. So it is a lot, but if you guys do want that face reveal from Brock, you can do it if you mint 7,500 Feesh. Anyway, more updates from Brock saying, hello everyone, it's been a while on the new Feesh's album. I just got a cut of it, still a few small polishes that are in the works, but I'm very excited to deliver it to you. It shouldn't be taking too long. A quick FYI, I'll be airdropping the album to all Feesh holders as an audio part of the Feesh's journey. If you weren't already made aware, it's a hip-hop album by Tough Junkie. Once again, the final version, I'll drop some more details. Even if hip-hop isn't your favorite genre of music, I promise you there's some instrumental elements you may still enjoy. Can't wait to get it to you. Lots more to come. Maxwell, thank you for the super chat, saying beer money only. Ma heckin' bay. Love you. Brock says, hello, my name is ... I would like to buy a physical Feesh. And there is another thing from Brock saying, hey everyone, I've tried to always be honest with you all. I have something to come clean about. I found this book before I started this project. It sort of inspired me for part of this journey. I'm not trying to confess to plagiarism or anything like that. However, this book, I started reading it to myself, and over the weekend I started reading it more and more, looking at all the symbols inside it. This morning I read it out loud, not all over it, but in the last page. It seems to have done something. I don't think I should read anymore, at least for now. But while I read aloud, the book began to emit this weird green light. The room got a bit smoky, then everything went dark. Anyways, I'm sure it's fine. Nothing strange with your tanks, I'm sure. Have a great day today. So everyone comment down below what book glows green when you read it. I'm racking my brain. I'm thinking like, okay, like is it the Book of Dead? Or maybe the Book of Ashanti. Maybe that's what he's referencing. Again, I'm not 100% sure what he is referencing, but Brock Blockchain is trying to warn us about something happening with Feesh. And I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty excited about it. Anyway, moving on. This is going to be a long, I should have just made this video. Mr. Pag says, the richest 1% of this country owns half the country's wealth, 75 trillion. 1/3 of that comes from hard work, 2/3 comes from inheritance, interest on interest accumulating to widows and idiot sons, and what I do, VeVe NFT and real estate speculation. Henry Pagliuca, 2022. And for those of you that do not know, I don't know how many trillions of dollars, but over the next decade, millennials are expected to inherit trillions of dollars. What are they going to do with them? Maybe buy some digital collectibles on things that they like. There's a lot of degens like myself in crypto. Where do you think they're going to put it? Maybe the only crypto associated with Disney. Dare I say? I don't know. I think I'm just kind of saying whatever comes to my mind, but I'd like to think I represent a decent part of my generation, and I think that they might do that. Moving on. Brock Blockchain says, a data breach has occurred, and apparently everyone's legal names and live journals are being leaked. Ooh, is that a Telegram leak? I'm not 100% sure. So we had an update from Fanny Carbonell. It says, what should I do, VeVe fam, who was given the logo that you see in the thumbnail. She was given a card, she got the logo, she minted it, saying sell the logo for a Todd, sell it to go to Anaheim, or keep the logo. So she did want to sell it, but I did... You okay, Lilith?
Yeah.
Okay. So I had a call with her and did convince her to keep it just because, and again, you can be pumping my own bags, you can, like whatever. I think that logo is one of the most undervalued on the app. That, gold and silver logo. I told Fanny, again, this is financial advice to a friend. I told Fanny, hey, don't sell that. And she said, okay, I won't. So she listened, and why? Because that's gonna be worth tens of thousands of dollars in the future. Why? Again, I've made multiple videos and streams about this before, but just a quick rundown on it. It was only given out at a certain location. You had to complete a task for doing it, and very, very limited release. Very, very, very limited. So, yeah, I'm very, 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 very bullish on that. Told her to keep it. She did. Anyway, moving on. Also, Brock Blockchain says, nice meeting everyone this weekend. Super Duper Hank says, nice meeting you too. Thanks for the fist bump. And Brock Blockchain says, oh crap, caught. Meaning that Brock Blockchain, I think, is teasing that he was at DCon this weekend. Maybe in a mask, if you saw somebody in a mask that was tall, white, had slender fingers that looked like they could play piano, a mean piano. It was probably him, maybe, or he's just teasing us. I don't know. I will have, so you can't really see it, but on here it's these girls minus Wendy and then minus because Wendy's not there, and then Sparky. I'll be having something called Randy's Angels. I think VeVe Fambam made it. I think on Tuesday, not today, obviously. It'll be next Tuesday. I will be trying to do a thing with VeVe Fambam, VeVe Magic, some girl Brittany, Wendy Stibalis, and Sparky Bango, Sparky Django, Sparky. I don't know how to say your last name, at least on Twitter. Anyway, everybody seemed to like that we were all on Eva's stream, and then Sparky said, I want to play, I want to go on. So I was like, hey, yeah, we'll do it on my stream, you can come on, and everyone agreed. And VeVe Fambam gave me the name, I think it was Randy's Angels. I don't even know. I don't have it. Anywho, moving on here. Still going, something about Pokemon. Okay, so, no, I can't do that. I can't say that. Oh no, definitely not that. So here's a couple of things. There's some more Scotty Young stuff that could be, I mean, Scotty Young's been, we've had a bunch of his stuff. Here's some other things that could be coming over to VeVe. Just again, from what I see, a lot of his chibi stuff, a lot of things in 9.8 that are advertised at cons like Dragon Con. You might see it coming. Obviously, we already have this. We already have that. That is a Amazing Spider-Man #1. It is a 2.0, and it is valued at $12,500. Moving on. David Yu talking about saying I love that Star Wars ships are coming. That is not a great photo of David, but yeah, Star Wars ships are coming. I did cover this the other day. Most likely, it would be, I don't know, Slave 1. It would be a speeder, it would be a Naboo cruiser, it would be an X-Wing, it would be the Millennium Falcon. I really would like Luke Skywalker's X-Wing, I think that'd be great, but there's so many vehicles that they could do. Anyone ever play Star Wars Starfighter? Totally amazing stuff. Am I doing this right? So we have somebody named Mr. Rolex saying, David Yu, am I doing this right? Who has 1,840 collectibles, 4,349 comics, 171 full sets, and 1,500 followers. So yes, Mr. Rolex, I do believe you are doing it right. We should all be more like him. Puddin' Cheek says, digital signing is the next evolution in collecting. Show your digital collectible, NFT to your favorite celeb, they scan a QR code and forever sign your item at a specific time and place recorded on the blockchain. First appearance signatures are going to be a thing. I have to screenshot that again because I 100% agree. Oh, Bravo Blockchain, oh there is, a strange book has been found. Going to start reading it out loud later this week. Sure, it'll be fine. That's what he mentioned. Shout out to Comics and Crypto that got the 1977 Luke Skywalker for 3,860 gems. Why did they pay for something that is 100x over the floor? Because of the mint number. There is only one like this. There is only, like you can't change the year that Star Wars came out. There's only one of these mints, and he got it. That'll be worth 10K at some point. Like you heard it here first. Like this Star Wars Luke Skywalker lightsaber, the Skywalker lightsaber, will be worth 5 figures. It'll be worth over 10 grand at some point, maybe even as soon as next year. I mean, you get the right person coming in that wants it. It's like, hey, kid, let me triple your investment. He might say, okay. It's very, very possible. Dan Charbel, somebody I guess was talking crap about VeVe comic books, and Dan Charbel says this video was created out of fear that comic book NFTs would render physical comics obsolete, yet they have created new physical collectors. The smarter video to make is about how NFTs are expanding the hobby to make it more relevant and accessible globally. Agree with him 100%. There's Cult of Whatever. There's that. You're working with VeVe. No, not that. All right, so Jason Cologne said that the OMI reserve tracking, he's gone back and corrected for the wallet through which reserve OMI passes to and from layer 2. He said it should be able to account for this going forward. The reserve as of September 4th was 201.6 billion OMI. The update reserve exhaust date is November 30th of next year. Saying that November 30th of next year, if things keep going the way they're going, there won't be any more OMI left in that reserve wallet. Bananas, and that's if we don't grow at all. Anywho, I think that was it. I gotta save that quote. VeVe said that early this morning they will be taking the app off online for maintenance, which should take around 3 hours. Thank you for your patience. It wound up taking about 6 hours. So some people were a little upset at that, but they needed to do something. I'm not 100% sure what it was. Heather Chuak says, awesome. Also, was seemingly last minute announcements for the silent auctions Rogue due to a busy decon week. or will they be very little notice pre-announcement moving forward, talking about one-of-ones? And VeVe Digital Collectibles responded, decon, traveling, US holiday weekend, final approvals. There should be a standard about notice moving forward, meaning that no, you know, when things come out that are one-of-ones, you should have a couple days notice. Like it won't just be like that most of the time. And we have B3N.F.T. Saying that, hello fam, here's a video on the Decon London. I would really like to thank all the people. And VeVe Digital Collectibles responds, great video, pleasure meeting you and some of the French VeVe fam. So shout out to them. I think, not Dan Charbel, Dan Crothers is back in action over on Twitter, saying, figured it was time to come back to Twitter and enjoy the VeVe fam. And he says, Daniel San has returned. So I thought that was really cool. Okay, that's it. I'm going to take some questions now before I go and rescue my dog. Got it. Bill Gardner says, yeah, first like, let's go. Let's get it. Jonathan says, we want a Mondo Megabit. Get a Mondo Megabit. Wes says, Big Daddy Chavez. Me and my friend Lilith were watching Stranger Things, and we got to be watching Big Daddy Hopper. Now, I see Stranger Things pretty much whenever it comes out, like right there, 3 in the morning. She did not, though, so I am watching with her and realizing that I missed things that I, in the first watch through, because I'm in bed, like, Okay, says, hello there. Energy, what up? Energy says, hi friends. All chat gaming says, fire. Popley says, let's go. Does says, dip that like button in a delicious sugary coating, Candyman. Does says, is Landlord holding Dashi? Landlord is trying to be a D-bag right now, yeah. Aether says, what is the last update of crypto payout? Will it be in the coming days? We don't know. They'll keep us posted, but right now we don't know. Maxwell says, beer money only. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. Bill Gardner says, really loud wherever you're at. What's really loud? Is it me? Am I loud? Sorry. LP Creative Visual says, what's up, Randy? Mintalux in the house. Yo, what up, Mintalux? This is J Kill, Hearts. LP Creative Visual says, I started a new channel, by the way, for NFT content, Mintalux, the daily NFT. Go and log in on there and comment from there, and just be like, tell everyone to subscribe. Free Kips is the logo. Yeah, the logo is, that's one of my favorite things on the app. Dog Chaos says, I think it might be why they have been this year's live events, maybe a few more New York Comic Con, Decon, Anaheim, probably no more after that. Yeah, probably. At least for the logo. Like Brooksbank says, sup all, eyebrows coming in slowly and surely. Honestly, they're looking pretty okay. I think the eyebrows are looking all right. Where was I? Oh god, where was I? Oh yeah, Bill Gardner says, Ultraman Scotty Young doubled. Nice. Caspi's Sparky is bae. Sparky is a good friend, just like the rest of the women on that I will be hosting. They're all good friends. Bill Gardner says, Randy been holding off on Walt forever. Is now the time. Kind of feel it might dip more, but can't ever hit perfect bottom. Would you put it into OMI? You'll never be able to, catch the bottom consistently. But I haven't checked, so there is no update for VeVe, at least not on my phone. But I mean, I already have a Walt, but I mean, even if I didn't have a Walt, and even though I know, or I think, I don't know, nobody knows, I think that collectibles go up first before OMI when we have crypto to gem. Part of the reason why I think that is because they said crypto to gem, not OMI to gem. So I don't know if OMI is going to be included in that. But I'm trying to think. So if you have, let's say, if it's just Ethereum coming in, well, there's a lot of ETH whales coming in. Price of collectibles will probably rise. Now, what else comes in the rest of OUP, we don't know yet. We'll hopefully get an article at the end of the month, but most likely we'll get it, in October. Hopefully before. You good, fam?
Yeah.
You take that picture yet?
A few of them. I'm just going to look at them.
Okay, have fun. Like I said, I'll be gone in a few.
Okay.
But I mean, for me, even if I didn't have it yet, saying that there's a greater than 50% chance that collectibles like Walt will go up before OMI, I would still put it into OMI. I think, what is Walt? Let's say it's like 4K. Okay, that does a 10x, 40K, cool. OMI does a 10x, and we're barely above all-time highs. I think that OMI has a lot more room to grow than pretty much everything else on the app. But again, that's just me. PBS Kid says, yo, homie, what up? Mrs. J kills, you look great, Randy. Oh my God, thank you so much. I had a good workout today. Went to the gym. I did some back and biceps. She did some chest and triceps. But thank you. PBS Kid says, are you back home, Randy? How was the trip? So I'm not home. I'm actually in an Airbnb with a buddy of mine. She just passed, my friend Lilith. And I'll tell you guys a story. In August, I told my landlord, hey, I'll be moving in with a couple friends. I'm not 100% sure when, probably sometime in September. He says, oh, okay, cool. I'd hate to lose you, but we'll go and, can I get somebody in October 1st? Will you be moved out by then? I said, yeah, absolutely. I'll probably be moved out mid-September. I said, okay, because I need to show it. I need to show the place, beforehand. I was like, okay, cool. So I go and I go on vacation, I do whatever, I do this, and thinking that, okay, well, it's only September 6th. It is a couple days into the month. And I had also said, again, in August, for September, can I just live out my security deposit? And he said, yeah, that's fine. But okay, cool. And then I figured whatever, let's say I move out on the 15th, officially, then he would give me back half the security deposit. Assuming everything clears itself. Assuming that there's no damage, which there's not. And then, he calls a buddy of mine today, because I had him as my emergency contact, and he says, hey, I can't get in touch with Randy, he owes me rent. I was like, whoa, listen, guy. You said I could you said I could live out my security deposit. And he says, no, I never said that. I was like, yeah, you did. So he says, okay, well, you're not getting back in here without the security, without giving me my rent. Give me my rent and I'll let you back in. I was like, listen, guy, that's not how that fucking works at all. That's fucking illegal. So excuse my language. I'm sorry about that. But like, I'm going to go try to talk to him once. Maybe he's cooled down. Be like, hey, listen, I'm going to go in. I'm going to get some stuff. And I assume at this point I'm just not going to get back my security deposit. But if he gives me a hard time, tries to stop me from going in there, call the cops, have him arrested. Like, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Now, do I want the cops in there with some weapons that maybe they might find a little suspect? Hopefully the cops won't even go in there, but we shall see. I'll keep you all posted. Flip Marcos says, VeVe isn't working for me today at all. The app or the web app? Because the phone app should be okay. Some girl Brittany says, happy today, everyone. Like, hello, some girl Brittany. We're just talking about you. All good things. Jimbo Lee Lingo says, hi, Randy. What's up, Jimbo Lee Lingo? Says, hello, VeVe fam. Bill Gardner says, or I could put it in 10 Amazing Fantasy Commons. Those are really good. VeVeversity just did I think it was a YouTube short saying like the top 10 collectibles, and that was one of them, the Amazing Fantasy ones. Rafael Garcia says, I can't wait till physical comics are attached to the NFT. It might not be a bad idea to buy physical collectibles that go in conjunction or go alongside with your digital ones. Might not be a bad idea. Probably a pretty good idea. Because again, the physical collectibles will always go up in general, depending on what you buy. Not everything goes up always, but then, like I said, you're having a bunch of people that are getting into digital collectibles that haven't ever collected physical collectibles before. So yeah, I think physical collectibles are probably pretty good. Again, if you want to diversify, I think everything should go into OMI, and for me it does, but I also forgot the utility update. Basically for utility, they're doing they do giveaways every now and then if you're in the community. So link down below to the Discord, go say hi to people, and if you're lucky, you'll win a raffle. Moving on. PBS says, wish you the best with the new place though. Yeah. So I'll be moving into that new place. It's supposed to be in like a week or so anyway. And again, I'll be here for a while. I just have to move some of my stuff in here. Like it's stupid. It's literally like I'm on vacation. It's 9:45 at night. I really don't want to do this, but Dashie comes first. I was almost about to not stream and just go rescue Dashie. I was like, okay, promise these guys a stream. I've been laxing with them just because I've been on vacation. So I was like, oh, this is not what I want to do right now. Anywho, Flynn Marco says just sue him. I don't want to like for what, like the $1,500 that I pay each month, like why like it's just gonna be a waste of time. It's not gonna be worth it. Bill Gardner says, so he took Dashie hostage? Yeah, taking Dashie hostage. Someone says, is Dashie okay? If there is a diamond missing from Dashie's necklace, I'm not even going to say what I'm going to do. He's holding Dashie hostage. He is. And Margo says you have to sue. Again, it's not. If this guy wants to break the law and commit a crime, then he will spend the night in jail. If he says, hey, I was even gonna do him the if he comes, if he's by the door and says like, hey, I'm sorry I yelled on the phone, I kind of lost my cool. I'll be like, hey, you know what? It happens. You didn't know what was going on. He's a little old. He's in the 60s, maybe 70s. He's a little confused. So I was like, listen, I'll grab my stuff. Give me a couple days to clean the place. You can start showing it, and then give me back what you think is fair for a security deposit. But if he comes giving me a hard time, be like, all right, listen, I'm just gonna grab the stuff that's important, and you're stuck with the mess. Like, sorry. If he wants to play that game. Justin says Operation Save Dashie. The creative visual says it's messed up, Randy. Yeah, it'll be fine. This is why you should know the law. This is why it's it's also I happen to have a very good lawyer, so that always helps. Anyway, Mark says some states do not allow lockouts. No, in New York you can't. Like you can't lock somebody out of their house. Even if I did not pay rent, squatters' rights. I've been there for 18 months. So even if I didn't, even if his case did have merit, which it doesn't, then yeah, just squatters' rights. He wouldn't be able to do this. It would take months, if not the same amount of time that I've been there, and he'd still be getting no rent. So what do you want to do? Anyway, Shook says give him a Loki and say if you want out. The bar says in some states, even threatening to lock people out is a misdemeanor. Again, it does me no good if he's in jail. Does it make me feel good? Maybe for a night, maybe him getting, again, committing crime, you have to pay your debt to society. But again, I don't, the dude's got a granddaughter and a wife, and it's okay, that does me no good if he's in jail. And honestly, I think it says something about myself that it does feel good that he would be in jail for a night. I probably shouldn't feel that way. But yeah, it doesn't, again, if he really wants to go and try to come at me, okay, cops are being called. I feel like there's no scenario in which he wins if he tries to be nasty, if he tries to, again, commit a crime. So hopefully he doesn't. Hopefully we can talk it out. I'm already live now. I can't go live on this. So I'd have to be on my cell phone. Maybe I'll go live there. We'll see. My time praises Randy. Any VeVe logos handed out at DCon? Still hoping for a treat. There were VeVe logos handed out in London. I don't know if there's going to be any at New York Comic Con. I think they gave them all out, but I'm not sure. Just says Uno reverse landlord has to buy you OMI. reverse. Look over it says, Randy, are the windows locked? We can probably free Dashie. And if I really wanted to, I could break in, but again, that would probably look negative light on my hey, I have to break in. So like I said, we'll see. I'll record everything though. If he decides to go and try to be a problem, I'll be recording it, and then I'll be like, okay, I will sit in my car, and I will call the cops, and they will force you to let me in, or they're going to, if they're nice, or they're going to arrest you. I probably should shave before then. I look like a terrorist. I'm surprised I wasn't randomly selected at the airport. So, yeah. Anywho, they're going to look at me and be like, your eyebrows are a little uneven. I know what I look like, and he's a white guy, so I got to kind of, pick and choose the battles here. But it's Dashie. You do what you got to do. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. Been talking for a while. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Everyone say free Dashie. I love you all, and I will try to do a video tomorrow. All right, goodbye, guys. Thank you for the super chats. Yeah, your money.